Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
And I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today's FabriChat.
Good morning! It's always so good just to sit down and feel like we're talking to friends. You know, we really do feel that way. We look forward to it, even though we don't always, we obviously can't see you, but in our minds,
we know who we're talking to.
We know who we're talking to. Yeah, because it's fun. Yesterday, Brianna was home quilting. She had a day off to catch up on some long arming, but I was here and Brittany was here, and we had some friends stop by. And this happens every once in a while. I would say at least once a week, somebody from sometimes far away, sometimes close, that, you know, they watch us on FabriChat and they wanted to come and meet us in real life. And I don't know if I told you this. So Yolanda Kelly and her husband and her daughter-in-law and son and great-grandbaby, those 5 came to see us yesterday. And she said, this is the important part, that I looked way thinner in person.
Usually you look shorter. You're short.
Well, she said that too. Yes, I'm extremely short. People
I
seem
get
to
that.
not be aware of that.
I thought you were. Well, no, it's because she's so short.
It's because I'm so short. I am
really
very
tall.
short, and she is a little bit this way. But what happens is, I think I look super short because I'm standing next to Brittany, who is towering over me. We should get back.
Oh, yeah, she's really
you
tall.
need to see how tall this girl is, which is why I look so short. Because I am 5 foot. I used to be 5'3". How tall are you?
Yeah, you used to be. I don't know. I'm this tall.
She's this tall.
She's that tall.
And then she's this tall. And look at her next to me.
I'm only 5'7".
5'7". But see,
Oh, hey.
little. We're little. Yeah.
Oh, and
We're short. So
Jordan is shorter than me.
Yes. Jordan is short. Oh, yeah. Jordan's nickname in school is Shorty.
Yeah.
Yep. So anyway, it's always kind of funny because that's the first thing they say is, you're so short. But this time,
thin.
I don't know if you feel bad because you call me short or
she's
really
making up a difference.
I'm hoping I really do look thinner. The camera adds 10 pounds. That's what I've heard.
Yeah. Right? Totally.
And COVID added 20.
Not a good combination.
But I have to tell you for a second, you don't know this, I have this special present for you.
Ooh.
So Yolanda Kelly and her family who came to visit us, she is an author.
Oh, cool.
And so they came from Alaska. And what they did is, so they brought some of their books.
Oh.
And she autographed them.
Oh.
I know. I don't know if you said this.
first flight.
Yes. So this set is for...
Did she illustrate it too?
Yeah, it's a whole family thing. Her son-in-law does the illustrations, her daughter does the coloring, and she does the story. So there's Gus's first flight. It's about this little
Alaskan pilot dog
who wants to fly. Gus takes to the skies. Apparently he got his pilot's license.
Yeah.
You'll have to read it to find out how it goes. And then Gus and Friends. And so it's like 3. I know. So there's a set that's autographed for you guys and a set that's autographed for the Rain babies. And it's very nice. Yeah. And then what she did was she gave us 3 also autographed that we could find to do some sort of a giveaway.
Oh, cool.
I know. So I don't know how we would decide who to give them to.
How can other people buy them if they're not winners?
That's the other thing. Oh, I have her information right here. And I think it's actually inside the book.
Oh.
Because I asked her that also. So you can, books can be ordered on Gus's website, gusthepilotdog.com. Or by emailing info@gusthepilotdog.com. She said she used to sell them on Amazon, but apparently that's a whole thing. And I don't know. So they're just kind of
and they're only $7 a book. That's perfect.
Yeah, they're really cute.
I like how
really
cute they are.
nice
Look at the
drawing.
illustrations.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna love this.
Her son-in-law draws it, and then her daughter
colors
it with watercolor pencils.
Yes.
Oh, sure.
And I'm going to show you. So in the back of the book, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but this is Yolanda and her husband, Morgan. And Morgan, the bearded guy over here, who's the flight instructor, that's supposed to be Morgan. So, I mean, you know, when they drew it of him.
Of course.
He does have a a pilot's license, and he does fly. And apparently they flew over Ephrata about a year ago, and she knew we were down here, and they were on their way to Moses Lake. I mean Moses Lake, on their way to Montana. And she suggested throwing a rock out the window or whatever.
See where it hits.
Yeah. And Morgan said, not a rock. We don't do that. And I said, well, we have friends that are, we have this one guy who's a friend, and he's a crop duster, and he would throw rolls of toilet paper out. We'd get home and there'd be some toilet paper saying, oh, Eric flew over. So anyway, so we suggested next time they fly over to drop toilet paper.
There you go.
Which would probably still get somebody in trouble. At least
They never know where it came from.
A rock. But so anyway, so we have 3 books. We have a set to give away. And I guess we need to figure out, I don't know how to give it away.
I don't know.
We'll
let you know on box opening. We'll chat about it, think about it. We'll let you know on box opening.
And we'll determine
how to be a winner.
To figure out. Yeah, I feel like it has to be like some grandkid's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Who has the closest birthday? Who has... I don't
Harper's
know.
Is on November 12th. She's not the winner, but
not the winner. But yeah, we need to figure it out. We'll have something. So watch us tonight, and we'll figure out how you can enter to win a set of books.
Yeah.
And also you can just go order a set if you feel like, you know,
at GusThePilotDog.com.
GusThePilotDog.
Yeah, I can't wait to read that to them.
I know.
They're gonna love it.
I know. I was talking to somebody else who said, "Oh yeah, that's what they do is they read the same 12 books again and again.
We've had to lose a few of the Dr. Seuss books. Sick of them. Where'd you put it? You didn't put it away, apparently.
That's true.
They did.
Let's pick a new one.
Yeah. Someone just, where'd it go, Mom? I don't know.
For
so
a
weird.
year and a half, Orion would only read Brown Bear.
Oh.
That got destroyed because we read it
many times.
Every single night.
Yeah.
And if you
all been there.
Didn't read it correctly, he knew.
Yeah.
Because he knew all
the words.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So that is Gus's first flight.
So cool.
Our new friends. Well, our longtime friends. We just finally met face to face, Yolanda and Morgan Kelly. And let's see. So what else was I going to say about that? Something else about people visiting. Oh, did I tell you that I looked thinner in real life? Was that what I...
That's crazy. So cool.
Shut up. Okay, other news. So we did get our flower did come in.
Oh yeah, white lily flower.
The white lily flower. And then I had, after the wedding on Saturday, I brought 3 grandkids home with me. They all spent the night. And then we got up Sunday morning and we made Southern biscuits and sausage and sausage gravy. So the recipe that I downloaded was, I can't remember which one. It was a guy's name. Do you remember which one it was?
Oh. It was from White Lily's
It was from White Lily's website. And they had, when you click on Southern biscuits, they had a couple of options. And it was like a man's name. Anyway, I just picked that one. And it was kind of funny because it was, all of them were fairly consistent, but this one suggested kosher salt. And that seemed to make sense to me. But then when we made them, they turned out so fluffy and so good. Really
I had no idea there was a difference in flour.
Huge difference.
I had no idea.
Huge difference. And I was using my phone to film the whole thing, you know, so because that was what somebody had suggested is, oh, could you get a reaction of you eating it and tasting the difference? And so, you know, Jordan was there and then Brianna came and so I got that. But here's what happened is that I'm terrible. I hit, you know, record, but I was actually...
I do that all the time, actually. I am recording the kids playing or whatever, and I'm not really recording.
Not really recording.
It's like, dang, I missed all of it. All I know is the last bit as I'm yelling at them, don't hit the dog. Dang, I missed all of it. That's exactly what happened.
It was nothing. I'm thinking I'm recording, and it's off, and then I go to hit the button, and then what you see is somebody going, you know, and then you see black, and you hear me. You hear me, and then pretty soon I pick it up again, and it turns off, and then I put it down, and it's black screen again.
Oh, that's
awful.
So funny. I do that.
It was awful. So what was really funny was one of them that was all black screen. You could hear Harper going, "Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Is it my turn? Can I do it? Can I do it?" And what we were doing was grating the butter. Well, she had already grated the butter. All of them had done it.
Oh.
And so it was time for me to take this frozen butter and you grate it. And it was down to like this much. It's like, no, you can't do it yet because you're going to cut your finger.
Yeah.
So she's, "Can I do it? Can I do it?" And then finally I said, "Well, no, there'll be another one." And then she does it. And then as soon as she does it, all of a sudden you hear her say, "I can't do this."
I didn't do this.
I can't do it. I can't do it. But anyway, it was kind of funny. So I apologize, but I don't even know. There was a couple, I think I got one of Jordan tasting, going, "Yeah, it's all right, a little salty." And then Brianna tasting it, a little saltier than what we're used to because we don't, we don't put salt. Well, then here's the funny thing. I realized that there was like a whole lot of other recipes on there that don't ask for salt. Mm-hmm. So I don't know why his, and then the other thing that I realized was that it said a full tablespoon of salt, but it said to put salt, to do an egg and sprinkle salt on the surface of the biscuit, which seems a little weird to me. So I don't know that I would do that either, but I put all of that salt in there. So we thought they were a little salty, but I'm going to try it again. Yeah. I found a new recipe, White Lily Famous Biscuits, which is just the flour, frozen butter. Mm-hmm. That is the key. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was a huge key. And then the ice cold buttermilk. And that was the other key, was that everybody said either 575 degrees or these guys say 500 degrees.
Oh, hot
oven. So those are the keys. Frozen milk. Frozen butter, real butter, ice cold buttermilk, and hot oven.
A hot oven. Interesting.
I know. So we're going to do it again.
My White Lily is on its way.
White Lily.
Yes.
I should have sent some home to you.
That's okay.
I thought you ordered it that same day.
I don't pay for Prime, though, so I just wait for it to arrive.
Oh. I was going to say, I thought you ordered it.
No.
All right. And in other news, we keep collecting recipes.
Oh my gosh, they're so good. I need to we need to have like a bake off.
Well, I think we do. And I think we want to put together like a little cookbook.
That would be a great idea.
We could do it because there are so many asking for money. It could be like a fundraiser for one of our causes.
That's all the time. Just always going.
Yeah. It would be really good. We could donate all of that money to, the kids' sewing program or something. Mm-hmm. What I love about you guys is they're like all desserts.
I know! I love it. There are no chicken and vegetable bakes.
You know us.
I love it.
You get us.
Yeah. And how to make the best chewy with little crunchy edge cookies.
Yeah, it's all cooking tips about cookies, cooking tips about cakes, cookie recipes. We got one recipe for green beans, which are basically, I'm going to try this. It's fresh green beans baked. Because, I love those green bean fries that they do downtown. It kind of seems like that.
Ooh.
But other than that, I'm pretty sure there were no vegetables.
No. It's okay. Who needs those? I blend mine and hide them in everything.
I'm actually don't even know thinner in real life.
So. She just smells the cookies. No.
That was some of their other chips. When my kids wanted cookies, I sent them to Nana's.
Yeah.
I don't make cookies because I eat them.
Yeah.
All of those really good tips also.
Yeah.
Well, this one was kind of a funny one because Chris Robinson and Susan Smith and Pam Nader all sent
the exact same recipe.
The exact same recipe.
Ooh, it's got to be good then.
It's got to be super, super good. It is the Neiman Marcus chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. Oh. Now, here's the funny thing about this. Did you make a little grimace?
I think that's okay. I might try. Well, all I was thinking is Robert loves oatmeal cookies, but he's one of those who likes raisins. And it's oatmeal cookies. No. So I could just omit chocolate chip and put oatmeal in there for him. He can take them up hunting.
You could, but there's something really special about this. I think there's something special about it because they must be like crazy, crazy good. But also, it's called the $250 Neiman Marcus recipe. And the reason for that, I don't know if this is real or if this is just urban legend, but supposedly some woman went in and wanted because Neiman Marcus would give you these warm cookies when you were shopping.
Yeah.
And she went in and said, hey, is it possible for me to get a copy of that recipe? And the guy said, yeah, for $250. Now, rumor has it he really just said $250. Not really $250, not $250.
It could have been,
So who knows? But anyway, so she was so up, but apparently they took the $250 because she was so upset by it that she emailed it or forwarded it, mailed it. I don't think it was email back then, but she sent it to every person she could think of, because if it was a secret worth $250 and she spent that much, by God, everybody was going to know what it was. So she shared it with every newspaper, every person, every guild, everything. So everybody has this recipe, and apparently,
as do these 3 people,
it's quite good. And somebody else
butter and Crisco.
Sugar and brown sugar.
Ooh,
a chocolate bar
and dark chocolate. Love it. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's probably pretty good.
Ooh, brown sugar.
The one that Chris Robinson sent me, she sent me the one where she had done the math and took it down by like a quarter. Because apparently it makes 50 to 80 cookies. But Pam said 50 to 80 cookies? No.
How big are those cookies?
Doesn't make that many. And then Susan Smith said, make them. You'll eat them. It doesn't matter. So lots of advice there. It's very good. So I printed off copies for you. And Brittany, this one is for you. So apparently it's fantastic. So
love it.
So yeah, keep sending in your little baking tips. We're doing that for the whole month of October. If you send us in a little baking or cooking or kitchen. If you got some good vegetables.
We're up for good vegetables.
Chicken. We're not saying we'll eat it, but
we will definitely look at it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, anyways, you get a little present. So we have our little recipe that we'll share. Or if you'd like a copy of the $250 recipe,
add it to your notes.
Let us know. Say, hey, ship that off to me. And we're more than happy to share it. And so otherwise we give you our granola oatmeal cookie recipe and a little present of some sort, just for fun, because we're celebrating our anniversary all month. So, all right, let's see. A couple other quick little things before we get on to something else. I wanted to mention a lot of people watched our shop tour. Gosh, it's been a week and a half ago now when we did the pin cushions, and a lot of people ordered Little Gobbler. He is adorable. And I just want to show you guys something that we added that is not in the pattern. So when she does her pattern and she has you make this little guy, and again, we always do it out of wool. We just like wool. It works really simple. You could do it out of cotton. You don't have to do it out of wool. But on the back of it, after you put the little feathers here, on the back of it, it looks like that. And it doesn't seem right that that's how she left it, but that's how, naked, totally naked. And that's how it is. So you would have to put, you don't have to, but what we did is we just took just a little leftover piece out of our brown wool. And then if you just fold it, and then what we did is we just kind of put it up there like that and then stitched it down. So that's what we did to fix his little nakedness. So I just wanted to mention that for those of you guys that ordered this pattern. So, and also if you have a little feather out in the yard that someone has lost, nice little touch. Glue that on there.
And we just got another box in from Cottonwood Creations from Jennifer. So if any of those are missing that are on your list, they're back in stock. So you'll see them tonight in box opening, but you know, if you wanted to have,
but you already opened it to fill those.
Yeah, I had a few people who were missing Little Gobbler and Batty. It was missing.
Batty.
So if you were waiting on a few pin cushions, or you don't know why you haven't seen your order yet, that might be why. Tracy is shipping them as we speak. So
perfect. The other thing I was going to mention is some people had asked about buttons, and so almost all of those patterns are just the pattern. If you wanted us to pick out a piece of wool for you, or pick out something, or pick out buttons, just let us know, and we'll just do that for you. Because if there's little eyes,
there is a button section in our no-cinch section but we have, that's just some of the buttons that, you know, the eyes, hearts, pumpkin, or not pumpkin noses, snowman noses. Carrot noses. Yeah.
See? Not familiar with vegetables.
Yeah. Puree it, put in a pie crust. Yeah.
Candy corn noses.
So some of the cuter ones, some of those more seasonal ones are there, but we have so many buttons. So if you're looking for something kind of specific, just we'll find something.
Because if you watched the shop tour this last Sunday, we did another section and we kind of panned over some of those buttons. We have tons of buttons. Yeah. So, and we had suggested maybe just sending us a little screenshot of something that you're looking for. And somebody else had suggested that they really cannot get an idea of how the shop is laid out. And it's like, well, it's big. That's the other thing that people say when they come here. It's like, oh, I didn't realize it was so big. It's big. It's 5,000 square feet. So what we're going to do this Sunday is we're going to do a walkthrough. We did that about a year ago, maybe a little bit longer. And everybody said the same thing. Wait, slow down. Wait, what was that quilt? Yeah. Wait, did I see, was that a tulip pink section? And so that's what will happen this time. But that's why it's like, okay, we've gone through many of the areas. We'll do a quick little walkthrough so you could kind of, it won't be quick, but you'll see kind of the layout of the shop. And then we'll go back and we'll finish those other tours of the other areas.
But basically, when you're watching one like that, or any of them really, have your phone ready or whatever, and just take screen, just as you come to something, pause your screen, take a picture of that. Just here's a huge email. Just say, hey, I was watching a video and I liked all of these. What can you do to help me with finding all of these or whatever?
Do they know how to do screenshots? You probably do, right?
With your phone, you can screenshot if you're watching YouTube on your phone. But I think a lot of you guys probably watch it on your phone, on your
take a picture of the TV.
Yeah, okay. We can figure it out.
Or
and they said these somewhere or a timestamp. If you know at 11 minutes and 18 seconds you see that red piece of fabric, that's okay too.
And we'll call you.
Yeah. But. So it gives us somewhere to start instead of that one red fabric in the Christmas room. Yeah. We know a lot of them. So it just gives us somewhere to start. So
need more information. Yes. Yeah. All right. I wanted to make sure. Yeah. Christine Dye got one of these. Dawn Alexa, Michigan. All right. Another question that we had was people that are doing the Huggable and Lovable books. There is a panel and it has the book pages on there, and they have they're different ones where maybe the feet are hanging out, or the fish's tail, or the dog ears or whatever. And some people are having some questions about how those are constructed, but the big question is, but how come the panel is printed a little crooked? It's because it's printed. It's because it is.
And really what happens is it's not that the printing is crooked, it's distorted when it is rolled. Yeah. It's on a big machine, and so they're not taking care of where it's stretching or whatever. So it's not necessarily that it's printed crooked. It is printed square, but everything's just stretched. In funny places.
We're going to show you. We're going to do a video. I think so.
Just make one.
And we'll make one and we'll kind of show you. And we'll show you some tricks on how to get that a little bit straighter. But, and then how to cope with it if you really can't get it a whole lot straighter. And how to trim that all up. Because they do go together super quick. They're totally worth it.
My kids still love the
cloth books. You just throw them in the washer, throw them in the dryer. Yeah, they're super, super nice. So, so we had a couple of you guys that have asked questions about that. So that'll be, maybe we can get to that this week.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. Because this week's a little bit difficult because the other thing that we're working on is our bras.
Yes.
Our art bras. So because our auction is next Wednesday.
I know, right? It's crazy.
All of us have either finished and starting a second one, or working on our first one. They're all crazy, crazy different. And Brittany did some, and we did some video. We had a little work party Monday night. Yeah. And so we thought we could just show you. It's kind of fun. Carolyn's are done. Her first one. She's working on her second one. Who else is done?
Sarah.
Brittany is done with one of hers. Sarah is done with her.
So cute.
So cute. So cute. And the rest of us, we will be done. But we're not done yet. So so what we'll do is watch for that. And I think that Brittany's it's just a quick little fun little video. I don't think there's a lot going on in it, but we're just cracking up and we're out at the event center. So, but just remember that, and we'll remind you a couple times that it's next Wednesday at 4 o'clock live. And I think we're going to do it out there, but I don't know
Okay.
that that'll matter. But it's just because we'll have a little bit more room, and we'll do our auction for that. So, and if you still have somebody, some of us are doing a couple of bras. We have people that we're raising money for. And again, it's just a benefit auction. We're not going to give all of the money to a large corporation. We're going to benefit. Each of us have chosen one person that we're going to just send a big old check to, or hopefully a big old check. And that they can use however they need to. There's just a lot of expenses when you're dealing with breast cancer, and a lot of extras, and so it's just a fun little, a nice little thing with a sweet little card that'll just let them know that someone's thinking of them. So if you have somebody else on your list that you feel could benefit from some kindness, let us know, because we can help more than one.
Yeah.
So all right, and in fact, speaking of that, I have a little mini commercial that I was thinking I would do. So today, guess what today is?
Today is...
Well, besides being Wednesday the 20th.
Yeah. My dog is getting a little snip snip.
Oh,
He's no longer going to be able to have babies. Thank you. Well, he needs
a whole
of
lot of man.
He's a whole lot.
Man dog. Yeah,
he's
needs...
going to get a little hormone torn down.
Yeah,
I'm excited. He's not going to be excited. He was excited on the right in. He didn't know. Oh, yeah, we're going to be here. Okay. Okay, wait, where are you leaving? Where are you leaving me? But, okay.
Poor little guy.
He gets to sleep on Wyatt's bed, though, now. We took down his bunk bed. It's too high. We fight about it every night. So, you know what? When you're ready, we'll put it back up. So we just, Robert whipped up some wood and put a little frame together, and he really likes it. But he's most excited because the damn animals sleep with him.
Oh, well, that's something
can I have
about.
Okay, Tika will get in there. Oh, and then Ruger and Gage both figure out where they can lay on what stuffed animal, because it's actually, I mean, he has a full-size bed, so he loves it. He loves having them. So we'll put something down because Gage will need someone to snuggle with, because
he'll be sad.
He'll be sad and in pain, and where'd they go?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. That's my pleasure for today. My dog was going to be toned down. I told him he better behave himself.
He's a lot. He's a little blue healer, and he is full of himself.
Oh, yeah. And we know we have an older blue healer, so it's not like we just don't know the breed. We know it's a lot, but he was awesome. But Ruger, we clipped right away. And then since we adopted Gage.
You've had him for not long.
Yeah, not very long. He's probably about a year and a half. So he's just a lot. But I know, even like when we had horses, taking out that extra bit of hormone changes an animal. So we're hoping just to kind of help him tone down, maybe not get in trouble with Benelli so often, because it is constant. He is getting
Benelli is their female dog.
Yeah,
who's in charge.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So.
And tell us about what happened yesterday. I didn't hear the story.
Oh,
because we didn't see Brianna yesterday. But all I heard is there was mayhem.
Yes. So we have a doggy door. And we live in the country, and we have a couple dogs, a couple cats. We have a cat that I don't think Tika knows she's a cat. Pretty sure she thinks she's a dog. But she brought in a present for me. So luckily, thank heavens, I was in the laundry room already, where the doggy door is. Just doing some laundry, no big deal. Watching the dogs go in and out, no big deal. And then Tika comes in. And she looks a little, like, sheepish, you know. And it's like, what are you doing? Why are you acting like that? She drops a mouse. And the mouse is not dead.
Oh!
So I scream for Ruger. So, like, my kids are in the other room, and they're like, what? What's going on? I'm like, no. So I slam the door shut. Luckily, I have towels in one of my dryers. So I am throwing my clean towels.
On the mouse?
Well, on the mouse, which I don't think I actually caught him the first time. But I'm also blocking the doors.
So he has to get out.
Yeah. So I threw a pile, I had a big, beach towel that I blocked behind the dryer, which in my head at first, I thought, well, he can't get behind the dryer, make it easier. Yeah, whatever. He just went under the dryer. But that happened later. Blocked the doors, and then I finally got Ruger and the kids. They're, trying to get to my barricade. So I told them, no. Wyatt, I need to go get me Daddy's Papa shoes. So Dad's Papa shoes are a Romeo. It's just a Romeo shoe. And so I'm thinking, I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to I don't know what's going to happen, but I need a weapon. And so Wyatt goes and gets my accomplice. Harper, I just go play in the, you know, go play with your light switch or something. And so I got Ruger in. The cat is still in. The cat's freaked out and wants to know why I'm trying to hunt her prize. So Ruger comes in. I have a towel that blocks the dryer, blocks the bottom of the door, and blocks the bathroom door. So it's in the laundry room. So Tika has decided it is under the dryer. It's like, okay, whatever. That's fine. So I moved the dryer kind of out a little, so I positioned Ruger inside. So but there's a little bit of a wall.
And he knows now.
He gets it. He knows there's a mouse. And so there's a gap, quite a big gap between the wall and where the dryer is because there's a shelf on top. So I've moved everything out a little bit and I positioned him right there, on point there. And so I moved the first dryer kind of out of the way and he runs. I scream, it's a whole thing. Ruger lost control, came to me. And now the mouse is at least in a catchable corner. He is now between, behind the litter box, by the bathroom door and the wall. So I have him in like a corner. So Tika is on it. Tika's like right there and she's wagging a little tail. It's like, oh honey, don't do anything stupid. You're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. So, so we get Ruger repositioned. I make sure I block my barricades all up. And I've now lined towels from the edge of everything. And I don't know. I mean, I assume, I'm sure they can get across from my towels, but all of my clean towels are now dirty.
Yeah.
They are now being barricades. So it's like I have to do all my laundry all over again, but whatever. The mouse cannot get out of the laundry room. Meanwhile, Harper's knocking on the door. Wyatt's like, can I come in? It's like, no, just, I need a minute. So I've locked ourselves inside the laundry room. And I've locked the doggy door because Benelli and Gage went in. Gage is like, let's play. Right. Gage has no idea we're hunting.
No.
He's just quite sure we're playing and it's going to be tug of war.
Right.
So they've been locked out. Benelli is scratching at the door because she doesn't realize why she's in trouble. So we're in this...
and they're outside.
Outside.
Oh, because I was thinking, why didn't you open the outside door?
Yeah, because I don't want Gage in.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking the mouse would run for the outside.
Right.
But no, the dog, I got you.
So I had issues. So I could have had Wyatt run out, open the gate, get him to the front door, and I could have probably opened it. But... I wasn't thinking logically. Yeah.
No. Get out.
Get out. Do not leave this room because I know what's going to happen.
Right.
And so he's locked in this corner. And so I figured it's okay. So, and Ruger knows. So I picked up the litter box and I moved and he's still cowering in them. I can see he's now like wedged by the garbage can. He's right there. And Tika, I think, has lost it at this point. I don't think she realizes where it is. Because when I lift the litter box up, she pounds it and it's not there. So she looks at me like, where the hell is my prize?
Oh.
So Ruger knows where it is, though. So Ruger is, like, pointing at it. And so I move that. And I'm thinking in my head, it's like, I'd have to move the garbage can. Because I can't get to the mouse. So I got Ruger on it. And I kind of started moving the garbage can. Tika freaking finds the mouse. And this mouse... there is a canvas bag that holds, I separate like my delicates and I put all of this in this bag until it's clean. So it's mounted on the wall and it's fine. This freaking mouse jumps, leaps like Batman from the floor to the bag. I am screaming again. Ruger is trying to get it. Luckily, it goes into this bag. So like, okay, that's okay. I can deal with that. And I screamed because I'm quite sure he was.
So now you have it in the bag.
Now it's in this bag. So it's grounded to the wall. So, but I'm okay. I'm done screaming. I realized he wasn't coming for me. I realized I did not die. I am still alive. Tika is sitting on top of the garbage can, and I flung her off the garbage can because last I needed her to jump in the stupid bag. Right. So I flung her off the garbage can. Ruger is still like right there, like just hand me the bag. I got this. So I take some of the clean, no clean towels anymore from the floor and I put it in the bag to cover it because I have to get my 3 grommets off the wall. So I get the 3 grommets off the wall and I open the door and I fling it outside. So of course Ruger follows the bag. The other 2 come in and wreak havoc.
Who knows after that?
Oh, Lord. I don't even know. I left the bag out there. It's going to be shredded into pieces, but whatever. So I get the kids. I clean up everything. Everything's shut. All the animals. Tika is meowing and mauling at the door because she wants out. She realizes it's outside and Ruger has
her breakfast.
Yeah.
That she brought in to share.
Super mad. And so I opened the door, I restarted the laundry, I get the kids all finished, and finally decide I'm gonna go out and get my bag. So I went out. Ruger has gotten the mouse. He also rolled in it. He needs a bath now.
Oh no!
He got yeah, I know. He got the price. Now he smells like dead mouse. But
ew, wow.
So
poor little guy. It wasn't his fault.
I know he
He
probably
wanted to
didn't
get back to his family out in the wheat field.
Yeah, because he was robbed. He was kidnapped.
He was kidnapped.
So, I'm surprised he didn't get away from Ruger. Ruger must have had it.
He was probably dazed.
Probably.
He probably didn't make it out of the. See, I am like way crazier because living in the country, it's just what you deal with. That's why people say all the time.
Yeah, I can't believe this is only the first time.
Oh yeah.
Freaking Tika.
So
But I locked the doggy door, all of the animals, even poor Bernadette got thrown outside because I didn't. Because Bernadette just sits in there and cries for her sister to come back inside. But so yeah, all of them are outside. And I'm just
punishing the whole world.
All of them
for your mouse.
Yeah.
You think that was the first mouse you had in your house?
No,
it wasn't.
Probably not. But Tika needs to think about it. Next
time
she
doesn't know what she's thinking about.
Give me...
She's bringing you breakfast.
Yeah, no.
You were looking hungry. You know, wait until you wake up and you have a dead mouse in your bed.
Oh, I have
with a cat sitting there looking at you like, hey,
yeah, welcome.
Breakfast and bacon.
So I have woken up to a dead mouse in the hallway, and my head was, thank God it is dead.
Well, you don't know what really happened during the night,
right? Who knows? Who knows? But he was on the floor, and it's like, oh my God. And of course luckily I got up before my kids did. Otherwise, someone would have gifted it to me in bed But yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I'm just glad I was in the laundry room. Because this mouse, before he, went back outside, he was very alive. I don't think he was even played with. He was just, got it, and we're going to go inside. She was probably trying to feed it to her sister.
Poor little guy.
I know. But to make you feel better, the other day, I did save a spider.
Well, I don't care about spiders.
It was a cat spider. So we were out picking up walnuts, and for some reason he was on the grass.
That's weird.
I know. Wyatt found him first.
He got blown over.
I don't know. He was just sitting in the grass, and Wyatt found him, and he said, well, what's that? And I said, don't touch that. He's like, but what is it? It looks like candy. I said, it is not candy.
Not candy.
I said, this is a live spider.
Oh.
And then Harper comes running over. Is that a spider? Oh, my God. So he said, yeah, I said, just leave him alone. And Wyatt's like, he can't stay here, Mom. I said, why? And he said, well, Dad will get him with the lawnmower. And we weren't going to mow the grass, but okay. So it was a thing. So I was like, well, okay, you go find me a long stick. So he brings me this little, like, no, long stick. So he goes into the backyard. He finds me a long stick. So I pick him up and I take him to the rest. Bush. Yeah, there's a whole family of cat spiders. And it was a big dude. He was sketching me out.
They're big.
Yeah. And so I'm telling the kids, stay behind me because if he leaps, I am protecting y'all. We're screaming and they call my dad.
A cat spider leap is probably like, oh.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing. And they actually look pretty cute. And I've never had a bad experience with a cat spider. They never get in the house. They just stay in there.
I've never seen one in the house.
No, they just stay in the little corner and right now they're like kind of by the front of the house, but they eat all of the like the no-see-ums and the gnats that come out at night. So they have quite a fortress, but they keep the bugs down, and so I don't think they leave them alone. Yeah. But I never had anything rough with them. But can I see it? Can I see it? Can I touch it? No. And if it falls, we're running. We're just gonna.
Would not have let you. He would have
killed it immediately.
Well, I would be okay with that, but no. Why? Oh, it's not candy. No, it's not candy. Don't touch it.
Yeah, I was terrible.
So
I was that crazy
mouse.
I think that all three of my kids are killers. All of you guys are fine. I cannot kill.
No,
I can kill a fly.
She used to have one of those old school vacuum suckers, suck the vacuum up and then go dump it outside. Until I told her, okay, what if you don't empty it? Won't just like climb out and then take over your house?
Yeah. And Dad reminds me that every mouse that I caught and set that came back in because he knew where the food was. And maybe so, but I don't know. I can't.
And if they are in their own place,
can't do it.
I don't care. Whatever.
Everyone deserves.
If you stay on your side of the wall, stay on mine. Okay.
I know. That's the only thing that I'll murder without abandon is houseflies.
Oh.
And I wouldn't bother them if they would leave me alone.
Stay on their side of the wall.
Not in my nose, in my ear, in my eye.
Yeah, when they get all half dead and
and cold. I don't even know what their problem is.
So yeah, that's my mom's story.
Oh my gosh.
And they usually
living in the country.
They usually stay away. But since your stray kitties don't come in the backyard as much anymore because my dogs are attack dogs. I think that's, I mean, and a cat, you know, helped it get through the doggy door. But yeah,
he didn't want to come in. He was framed.
It was framed.
He was framed.
Yeah. Life in prison is not helpful.
He was kidnapped. He was drugged.
He didn't want in there.
Place. He only wanted out.
Thug life right there.
So unfortunate. Yeah. It's an unfortunate day.
But otherwise, we don't have a huge issue. I don't think. I think we have enough barn cats, and my cats are always out.
And I think that's important because you have on 3 sides of you have fields.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grain
so
fields.
So we have them, but they usually,
mind their own
without
business.
Assistance.
Business without being.
So sorry about the rated R story.
Graphic tale of.
I didn't even do all my laundry though.
Dismemberment.
Thank God they were not wet. I would have just thrown wet freaking towels all over the floor. Barricade.
Caught him.
I probably should have got the wet one. Yeah, I didn't know. I just didn't know. Don't get out of this room.
Don't do it.
Because I don't even know. I don't even know.
Ah.
But that's all I've had the dead one that I found and Mr. freaked out. So far.
Mr.
Otherwise,
kidnapped.
No remnants of anything naughty happening. But that's also where all of the dog food, cat food is. So I feel like even if they did get in, they probably wouldn't leave that room anyways. That's where all the good smells are anyways. But
all the dog food, cat food, right?
Freaking mess.
All right. Okay, well, oddly, what I was going to say is that today, the National Day, it seems to make some sense now, it's among other things, it is National, what's the name of that fish? Basically, it's Ugly is Beautiful Day.
Oh my gosh, that's one of Harper's favorite books, is the Ugly Fish book.
What's the name of the ugly fish?
I don't know. It's her favorite book, though.
Hagfish.
Okay, well, I mean, it's not called that.
Oh, it's called a hagfish. Today is National Hagfish Day.
Alrighty.
Because it was founded in 2009 to recognize the beauty of ugly.
Aww.
I know. I think that's fantastic. And the importance of all animals, not just the pretty ones.
That's true.
Is there a moral to today's story? Yes, there is.
I love the people who adopt the old dogs or the one-legged, one-eyed. I think it's great.
I think it's really good. I would
great.
prefer that. My favorite doll when I was growing up was the doll who had the chewed off hand by the dog. I know. I love that doll. Yeah. But anyways, the hagfish, it was kind of fun because I thought, well, what exactly does a hagfish look like? It's like an eel, and it stays on the ocean floor and cleans up the debris on the floor, and it makes this slime that makes it that people don't want to eat it because it's slimy and ugly.
Well, if he's also the janitor of the ocean floor, leave him alone.
The beauty of ugly. Nobody wants to eat him, and he's just working hard and deserves to live. So I don't know. I didn't hear the rest of it to know if he was good to eat, but apparently we're not supposed to do that. Anyway, it's National Hagfish Day, which was kind of fun. It's also National Bra Day.
Oh.
Didn't we just celebrate Go Without Your Bra Day last week?
That should be a day.
It was. I think it was last week.
I must have missed it. Must have to be at work.
No, I think we said, no, ain't gonna happen.
Probably.
I feel like I remember the conversation, but maybe not. And then it's also National Chicken and Waffles Day. I think that's another Southern thing because that's weird to me.
Yeah.
I don't think
breakfast
those go together.
And lunch.
We ate that once when we were in Nashville for a FAF convention, and it was a whole thing to have chicken and waffles, and
I don't know.
It was weird. I think it's something that you have to.
Yeah, because for me, it's weird to have breakfast and lunch at the same time with syrup on it.
Right. Well, chicken is not a breakfast food.
Right.
But maybe they're making waffles a lunch food.
It's brunch.
Yeah, but what is chicken and waffles?
Brunch.
No.
I don't know.
We're Yankees.
It's dinner.
We don't put them together, but
That's
I don't know.
Jordan likes for dinner.
He likes chicken and waffles? He does?
Oh yeah.
All that time in Mississippi.
Yeah. He loves the McDonald's McGriddle with the McChicken patty in the middle.
No.
Oh yeah, he loves that.
No.
Oh.
See, I just don't like anything like that, though. I think I've said this before, that when I saw the first time that KFC advertised those bowls where they have mashed potatoes and corn and chicken and gravy, I thought it was a joke.
I was watching it.
I was watching Saturday Night Live. I was like, oh, that's hilarious. Who would eat that? It's a thing.
It's a real thing.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think I've mentioned that before. No, it's a weird thing. But, I mean, I'm just saying. It's also Medical Assistance Recognition Day.
Mm-hmm.
It's also National Youth Confidence Day.
That's so good.
I think that's a really good thing. I think
it's important. I think it's also hard.
Harper needs some confidence.
Oh, she needs to give some out. You follow that. What? You talking to me? Yeah.
Yes. It's a good thing.
I think it's a good thing. I think it's a hard, because I think, like, definitely, I was raised in a private school and then went to public school. Girls are mean.
Girls are mean.
Like, one of my friends was a mean girl. Like, luckily I got to get one of those, I guess. But she's great. But it's funny that so many girls are just vicious. It's like, how, why? Why you gotta be like that? And for me, I was picked on because I had boobs. And then there's girls who are picked on because they
from the time she was
just
6 years.
didn't. And then there were girls because they were tall and skinny. And it's like, why? Like,
yeah.
And then you've got wrestlers who try to bleach their hair and their hair looks like someone peed on it. No one picks on them. I should show a picture of Robert P. hair. It was freaking nasty. It's like, who thought that was a good idea?
So bad.
Did anybody tell you about this thing called purple shampoo? It's a thing, okay? But no, these wrestlers walking around with pea-stained hair and no one picked on them.
It's because they had confidence.
Apparently.
I don't know.
I think it's a good thing. I think every kid, whether you're boy, girl, whatever, I think it is important. You just need to just be you. And don't take words so... Just know that you are worth yourself. If someone doesn't think that, then they're not your friend.
That's right.
Move on to the next one. Pick the one who else is being picked on because they wear glasses and like to read books. Go ahead. They're your friend.
Right.
Because they need someone who, takes them for them and not because they, are one of the cool kids.
Yeah. I always liked the underdogs.
Yeah.
They were always my friends. And what's fun now is that when I was a kid, everybody wanted to be the same. Everybody had the same brand of jeans. Everybody had the same type of shoe. Everybody had the same hairstyle. And it was not okay to be unique. Mm-hmm. I loved to wear these coveralls.
Yeah.
Overalls is what we called them. And I liked wearing them. And then somebody said to me one day, I just love that you're so weird because you wear those coveralls. And I thought,
is it weird?
I didn't know that was weird. But I thought about nobody else wore them.
Yeah.
And I thought, so then I stopped wearing them because I didn't want to be weird. I know. But now, I mean, I was weird anyway, so it didn't really matter. But now I think that people really embrace the fact that you're unique.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good thing.
I think
it's a good thing. And I think bullying is, people are really aware of that sort of thing. So I don't know. But anyway, Youth Confidence Day.
Mm-hmm.
It's
and
really
if there is
thing.
a youth person, a small person watching us, talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Maybe not someone your age. Talk to your aunt. Talk to your uncle. Talk to your
Mom,
neighbor lady, grandma, mom and dad. Talk to somebody about what you're going through. They can either give you advice on how to handle these situations or they can step in.
Yeah.
They can go to school. They can talk to the parent. They can step in and help you. Mm-hmm. If you're being bullied, just talk to somebody and talk to someone, an older peer of yours, an upperclassman, an aunt, an uncle, someone who can do something for you.
Yeah.
It's important. You don't have to struggle on it with your own by yourself.
Yeah, bullying is a bad deal.
Or you can email me, call me.
She will take care of it.
I will take care of it.
She's a tough girl.
I am.
Not a bully.
No, I'm not.
A tough girl.
Yeah, I'm a tough girl. I was never a bully. I was.
She had confidence.
I did. Not very much of it. But I grew up with boys, so all of that weird stuff, and I had no girls in my family. There were no girl cousins, so I wasn't girly or anything. But I also was like, well, that was mean, and I just never, whatever. Mm-hmm. So for me, I just never took it personal. Mm-hmm. And I would come home and talk to mom, and I said, oh my gosh, this so and so said this to me, and mom's like, well, whatever. And so we were
because they're jealous.
Yeah, so we would talk about it, and it's like, yeah, it doesn't matter. So I never really took it personally. But I can, if you need help, you email me. We'll talk about it. Can you maybe call somebody? I got you.
Brianna needs to fly down there.
Take care of business.
She will. But you can see Brittany behind the counter going, that's right. They both will come.
Yeah, we got you.
That's right.
Bullied a lot.
Yeah.
Too skinny,
And
too short.
yeah, and Eliza's in that age group where she's starting to be bullied because she is this tall, cute little skinny blonde girl who's very smart, and Eliza's smart, and so
and
she's getting
to dumb herself down because she's tired of being
bullied because she's smart.
And
so
it's a lot of
My best advice to you, to anybody who is being bullied, is just take the power away from the bully.
Yeah.
Just ignore them. And I know that's super hard, but it's like, oh,
just walk away.
You know, because to engage with them gives them that power, gives them that control, which is
to
what they
react.
want. So yeah. Well,
yes,
let us know.
Yes, talk to somebody. That's all you need, and they will help you.
Yeah, and confidence, it's a good thing.
Yes.
National Youth Confidence Day, love it, and Hagfish Day.
I know.
That's okay. There's.
It's just a love you day.
It's a love you day.
Yes.
Another day to celebrate. All right. So the quilt behind us, this is Cece Johnson's quilt, and we have a couple of her patterns. There's going to be 2 more that'll be on the website as soon as I think she has to just proof them just a little bit, and we'll show those to you. We'll feature those over the coming weeks, but she does retreats. Cece, what's her CJ's Retreats is what her website is, and that's what she does professionally, is quilting retreats. She does a lot of beginners things. She does a lot of seasoned quilters. She has lots of different types that she does, but this is a really popular quilt because I'm just going to hold up a couple of pages of the pattern, because what the pattern is, I don't know if you can see this part of it. It is all, there's 4 blocks there. It's all half square triangles.
Oh.
That's it. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I know. It looks all tricky, right?
No, 45
It is
angles.
4 sizes of half square triangles. Here's the other really good thing about this pattern that I want to mention is that it's 3 fabrics. 3 fabrics. So maybe the pink, yellow, and paisley, not your thing. Maybe it is your thing. Whatever, doesn't matter. Pick 3 fabrics. And the other fun thing is
3 colors. If
3
you want
colors.
to scrap it up.
Right, because you could put something that, something that's really exciting in the star or in the background in either part of the star. So anyway, super easy to pick your colors, pick your fabrics that you'd like, half square triangles, goes together super fast. And I think it's like 80 inches square, isn't it? I should know. Does it tell me? I'm almost positive that it's 80. It's either 80 square or 84 square. And we tell people all the time, and we write this in the patterns, that if you want it to be bigger, if you have a king size bed and your magic number for your quilt is 102 by 102 or 104, add borders. Your quilt will still be the same. You don't have to do something different. They don't have to be different sizes. You just have to get a little extra fabric for borders. So anyway, Cece Johnson's pattern, super fantastic, available in printed form or as a download. Really nice one. So we're going to be featuring more of her patterns to come. Cool. But that's what's behind us. And coming up tonight at box opening, I saw some art gallery.
I know, I saw some too.
I don't remember what else I saw. I just noticed the art gallery and got super excited. So there's a lot of boxes.
There's still a lot. There's probably at least a dozen out there.
Oh, at least a dozen boxes. Yeah. So those would be kind of fun. All right. I think that might be it. Had some other things, but I feel like we have just talked their leg off. I think everybody is probably out of coffee and they have to go to the bathroom. So we were chatty Cathy's this morning.
Yes.
Sorry.
All right.
Not really.
Not really.
See you tonight.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at FabricPatch.net.
That lift with your straightener.
You curl it?
With your straightener?
Yeah.
That's how I do it with
the whole
Eliza's hair. I
shebang.
don't have a curling iron. I have a straightener that
I remember when Janie told me, "Hey, did you make a curly hair with your straightener?" And I was like, "Wait. I knew some girly thing before you did." I said, "Hell yeah, I did." I didn't know you didn't know. Otherwise, I would have told you. I would have told everybody. So I didn't know it was just. I accidentally like flip it the wrong way. Like, oh hey, that works. Oh, this is the wrong way. You don't need to straighten my straightener.
I need a haircut. All right. We're ready? Oh, okay. Oh, wait. I was smiling too big. My cheeks were closing my eyes. That happens when you're chubby. Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
And I'm Brianna Matzkus, and it's FabriChat Wednesday.
We're going to start that over.